So a lot of crawl space companies go out of business, or their work didn't work, and so please ignore my old boy taking him somewhere. Pay no attention to the doggo in the back. So a lot of crawl space companies go out of business or won't return calls for their annual inspections, or their work didn't work, and so as a result, I end up seeing a lot of other people's work. And in the process, one of the biggest mistakes that I'm constantly seeing is that their tape isn't sticking to the poly. It never did from day one, because tape can only stick to clean plastic. If it's covered in dirt, if it's a little bit wet, it's not going to stick. And then, especially because most people aren't using any drain mat, water's going to pour onto the poly, and then the whole crawl space starts turning into crap. The humidifier's running too much, it's all getting dirty and water stained, and eventually the dehumidifier runs out because it's not supposed to run all the time. These are very common issues. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because, I recently had a client tell me that I was telling him, hey, you need to remove your ductwork in order for us to work. The ductwork is taking up the entire crawl space. And he says that the other people that quoted him didn't say that. And I said, well, they're using literally paper-thin materials. I think a piece of paper is like 11 mil thick, and they're using 12 mil or 14 mil or 20 mil. So like two pieces of paper. By the time all of my materials get stuck together, especially with the drain mat, which takes up more space than the 26 mil it is, it's 146 mil. It's like that thick. I can't just slide that under ductwork. And even if I could, guess what? That ductwork sitting on the ground, it's gonna end up dirty, and then my tape won't stick to it. And unlike all these other guys, I actually really care if this works long term, because my neck's on the line. I have a warranty that says this will work forever, or I have to fix it for free. So I don't have an option but to do it right the first time. So this is something I thought I would tell you guys about. If you're not working in a clean crawl space, if you're not taping clean plastic, it's gonna fall apart, it's not gonna work well, and it's not gonna last. And so a lot of the time, we're gonna have to do extra steps to make sure that we can be on clean poly, getting clean tape lines, and that means sometimes you got to remove all your ductwork for us to get in there. That or excavate the crawl space. In either case, it's going to be more expensive, but if you want to pay for it once, hire us.